How's it going, folks? I'm Mark from Like Minded Lunatics, and this is Ricky from Like Minded Lunatics.
What's up?
How are you doing, man?
Hey, good. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Here.
I've got a special one for us today. We're doing a matchup. We're taking a look at two covers of Van Halen's Loss of Control.
Oh, yeah.
One of the covers is by Mr. Bungle featuring Wolfgang Van Halen.
Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle. And then the other is some type of cover band, but their lead guitarist is Nuno Bettencourt.
Oh, what a nice young man.
So I thought what we could do is we could take a look and see which one of these bands covers this better. Now,
yeah, man.
Are you not familiar with Mr. Bungle?
It sounds familiar, but...
The front man is Mike Patton from Faith No More.
Oh, okay.
And then their rhythm player, their lead player is Scott Ian from Anthrax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I do know them. That's where...
It's like a super group, a really great super group.
Yeah.
But I thought we could take a look at both of these and just see, what we think. And here's what I'll say, folks. The lead singer with Nuno is kind of like a David Lee Roth Blue Light Special David Lee Roth. You know, like if you told your mom, I want David Lee Roth, and she's like, we got David Lee Roth at home. It's like, this is the guy.
Thrift store David Lee Roth.
Yeah. It's like dollar store DLR.
Yeah.
So we're not going to compare the singers because Mike Patton is phenomenal. So, but let's see. Let's do Nuno first because that one came out in 2020 and Mr. Bungle came out this year.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do it.
Lost Control.
What key are we in? What's the chords? Why are you asking the drummer what the chords are?
What are you thinking so far?
It's kind of cool.
Nuno's getting after it.
Oh yeah, he's got his Frankenstein wannabe there.
I know he's got that Frankenstrat replica.
Frankenstrat, yeah.
That's such a great guitar.
Oh yeah.
What a crunchy song this is too.
Oh yeah.
Though. I feel like it is one of those ignored Van Halen songs that man, it just seems like punk rock.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's very you got to chew it.
You do.
You know, type of stuff. Yeah, man.
Now we're going to go over to Mr. Bungle with Wolfgang. Now, I think it's funny. Wolf has flat out refused to play any Van Halen song as Mammoth. And you and I have seen him.
Yeah, man.
We've seen him live. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. We were there. I got to take my son. And Mark and my son were just bawling. We're like, woo!
So
Wolf,
good.
I'm right here.
But I love the fact that he's willing to play Van Halen songs if he's in somebody else's.
If it's someone else?
If it's somebody else's band. It's like, yeah, we'll do it. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, people. Look who we found. A very, very extra special guest.
Picked up on the side of the road.
Van Halen!
Oh, his guitar is beautiful.
Oh, that guitar? That's the EVH 126.
Yeah.
I desperately want one.
The hollow. Oh, yeah. Maybe Santa will put one in your stocking.
Oh, my goodness. You think I've not been that good.
Then you may not get it.
I don't know what to say. It's like, you and I did that video when Eddie died. It was one of the saddest days. Like, as far as celebrities, I've said it before. I was scrolling on the phone in between sets in the weight room. I saw that, and I just sat on the floor and fucking cried.
Yeah.
Every time I hear Wolfgang play, I'm like, Ed ain't dead.
Yeah, no. Right there.
And what strikes me about this song, maybe you can speak to it a little bit, is that it sounds very Tony Iommi-ish at the first.
Oh, yeah. Very Black Sabbath, yeah.
Yeah, like
all that dreamy, weird. Ooh.
And then we go into Ed's swing.
Yeah.
It feels very light and fun, and then all of a sudden, it gets low and, oh boy, dark.
Look at Scott.
What a fun song.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
Oh, my goodness. Now let's go back over here to Nuno and David Lee Roth.
Has he got a Van Halen tattoo?
He does have a VH tattoo. I don't know what to think about this man.
I know. I was like, I don't know if that's awesome or trashy.
I know. He's got a cut-up tank top on and a VH tattoo. You know, Nuno's the best one in this band.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And Nuno sounds pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I mean, between him and Wolf and Scott, I don't know where I'm at. Both of these sound fantastic.
Yeah.
I think this Nuno kid's got a career ahead of him.
That's pretty awesome. I always liked, and Nuno has always done this, he's always like painted his nails.
Yeah.
And I like that because you can really see his fingers.
It does.
See it go.
It is almost like a theater thing.
Yeah.
You know, where
like,
you paint your eyes so you can see your eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Nuno wants you to see those fingers as they fly.
Oh, I love it. And I did notice the David Lee Roth light has got his hands a lot. You know,
he's prancing.
Yeah, he's prancing and all. Like even his mannerisms are very David Lee Roth like.
Now I'm gonna post. Maybe I'll link it right here. I recently found somebody used AI technology to upscale old Van Halen concerts, to upscale both the video and the audio. And somebody found concerts from like 1978, 1979, 1980. David Lee Roth was a beast.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, by like 1984, Dave was running out of gas, I feel like. And come at me, Van Halen fans. Go watch those concerts. He was crooning the songs, forgetting like 3/4 of the fucking words. But in 1978, Dave, I don't think he could be stopped.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he ran out of gas pretty quick.
But all of that like remastering and stuff, doesn't it kind of lose some of the charm, though? It's kind of like remastering a 1970s slasher flick. It's not supposed to be high definition, or it's supposed to be a little grainy and a little off, you know?
You know, I kind of agree, but I also really appreciate being able to see them.
To see it.
Because the other concert footage I've seen from like that time period, unless it was professionally done, you can't see a
it's all,
thing.
When it's all fuzzy. Yeah,
nothing.
That makes sense.
But you can actually see them.
Yeah.
getting some weird sounds out of it. Did you hear that last run up the
yeah,
neck?
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
Man, and you're right. I desperately want that 126.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, man, Wolf is like... he's a very major influential guitar figure, like for this generation. And you think about it, there are all these guitarists on TikTok and YouTube and everything that can play a gazillion things, but can they really play?
Yeah.
You know, can they be with the band and Wolf can do that? And actually my teenage son has started playing guitar and he loves Wolfgang Van Halen. And I think it's because of that. It's like, this guy can jam with anybody.
Yeah.
All these TikTok people, I mean, you could play, you know, in your room by yourself a gazillion scales, but you can't really play with people. Well, I feel like Wolf can do that.
I saw an interview with Sammy Hagar, and Sammy said, I'm paraphrasing, but he said something along the lines of, you know, Eddie influenced multiple generations, and he said, yeah, it was revolutionary when he did like Eruption and stuff like that. He's like, now, but you've got 12-year-olds who can play it, and he goes, but the key is, can they write it? And I think that's the key, right? So, yeah, Wolfgang can play Eruption. He can play all that stuff. But he also has some great albums where he wrote some kick-ass tunes. And I think that speaks to what you say. He's a musician, not a copycat.
Yeah, that's it.
My wife and I were talking, you know, people shit on him all the time. If Wolfgang wanted to do a Van Halen reunion tour with him playing Eddie's parts, they would make millions.
Yeah.
Y'all have any idea? I mean, people would be lined up around the blocks. He'd get his Uncle Alex to come play. Nope, he's not doing that. He's playing 300 seaters here in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
And sweating his balls off.
And kicking ass.
And kicking ass. He don't have to.
Thank God for us.
I know, thank God for us. The man could just retire on the residuals alone of 5150.
That's all.
Nuno killing it, Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
Nuno killing it. Let's let Wolf finish. Oh my God!
Awesome.
Where are you at?
Well, it's very clear that Nuno's band's not quite up to par with Mr. Bungle, but Nuno sounds great.
His solo was fantastic.
Oh yeah, and just the groove and everything. And I mean, you know, Wolf sounds great. You're talking about like Eddie's gone, but we can hear him in. We can kind of hear the influence. He's like standing over Wolf's shoulder. I felt the same way with Nuno because Eddie Van Halen was a huge influence on Nuno Bettencourt, and he's playing this song, and you can tell it's like he loves this song. He loves playing this music.
Yeah.
He loves this guitarist.
Yeah.
And so he's living through both of these great players.
I don't know if you've read it, but the liner notes of Extreme 6, so the newest album, all the band members write something in the liner notes about what, you know, the album and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nuno writes 3 paragraphs about Eddie.
Oh, there you go.
He doesn't talk about the fucking album.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about his playing. He just talks about Eddie and the joy that he saw in his face when he watched him play.
Yeah.
And he says something along the lines of, I wanted to emulate that.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know where I'm at either, because I feel like that Wolf's, their version kept that darkness, and Nuno didn't start with like that Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
And I love that like darkness. You're like, what is happening? All of a
Yeah.
sudden, that swing, almost like ballroom. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Are we dancing on coke? This is crazy. Well, I don't know what to think, folks. Ricky and I are kind of undecided on this. So let us know in the comments. What did you like better? Did you like Nuno Bettencourt and David Lee Roth better? Or did you like Mr. Bungle with Wolfgang Van Halen? Let us know in the comments. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.